I see in a lot of comments on any of my budget videos for like 5,000, 10,000, 20, whatever, is that's cute, but that wouldn't work where I live. Insert city name here or insert state name here. So today, I'm giving myself a fun challenge for absolutely no reason. Today, we're going to put together a wedding for 100 people in New York City for $10,000. Don't believe me? Just watch. Or I'm not posting the video. That's fine. You just won't see it. I'll just keep this one to myself unless I do it successfully. So if you're seeing this video, I made it happen. Jump on down there, hit subscribe. Who knows, maybe I'll do your city next. Or not. We'll see how well this video does. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jamie Wolfer. I'm your online wedding planner, and I help people plan bomb weddings on a budget. The proof is in the pudding in today's video. I'm going to be referring to the budget in the master plan, which is my online wedding planning course where I in live time will help you every single month plan your wedding, answer all of your questions. I'm here for you. It's so much more comprehensive than these videos are. These videos are great, but if you actually want to plan your wedding successfully on a budget, you're going to need a little bit of help. And I highly recommend you come join me in the master plan. And we're going to be referring to the budget spreadsheet that I have over there. And this will ideally convince you to come on over and join me, okay? So for the sake of time, I'm just gonna say we're pulling $10,000 from savings, not $100,000. That would be fun though. And it will automatically generate recommended costs for us. Venue at $1,900, wedding coordinator at $500, catering $1,500, drinks and desserts $300 a piece, rentals $500, photo $900, video $900, florals $900, DJ $400, stationery $300, apparel $500, hair and makeup $100, and miscellaneous budget of $1,000. Yes, you do need that amount set aside for anything that kind of pops up. We will be moving these numbers around. These are more like guidelines anyway. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. First and foremost, we are going to look up a venue. I highly recommend looking at a place like Pure Space. This is going to be the perfect place to look for a really affordable venue that you can price out per hour. So I am going to, no, we're not planning it here in Texas. We are planning it in New York City. And I'm going to put wedding, if I could spell it correctly. Search. Now look at all of these options. Okay, some of these are real tiny. Wait, no, you're showing me Waco, Texas. What? No. I'm like, why are these all so small? No, that's more like it. Okay, so we can see cost per hour here. $350 per hour, $150 per hour. But a lot of these are pretty small or they're like disjointed spaces. So we're going to kind of want to look for an open hall or an open room. And $400 an hour is probably going to be a little too rich for my blood. So 100 people, $150 an hour. Let's actually take a look at this one and see if we have a big open space. Okay, there's tables and chairs already in there. This looks like it's indoor, outdoor. Don't love that because the outdoor space is not that big. And there's trees. Oh, the outdoor space is literally the road. So that's going to be a no for me. Okay. 74 people. That is highly specific. Okay. 130. Oh, $800 an hour. That's not happening. This is gorgeous. A really big open loft, but we want to do it for 100 people. Historic townhouse, that's $800 an hour. Nope. Pirates historical mansion with pool, that's $500 an hour. That's too much. But that's really cool. Oh, how about this? Okay, first of all, why are we leading with a bright purple photo? That's going to turn a lot of people off. But it starts at $198 an hour. I see stuff that looks like wedding photos. Plenty of space for all this going on. This looks good. These are atrocious photos. These are horrible. If you want to host more weddings here, you need to get some. Okay, this is a little bit better. The chair covers are not my favorite. All right, let's set the day for May 10th from 2 to 10 p.m. And let's put it at, we'll go that. Okay, so that's $266 an hour, 2-hour minimum. You get a discount for having it at least 8 hours. You do need 8 hours for your event. About 2 hours for setup, maybe extended to 10:30, so you can have 30 minutes for breakdown. That gives us a total cost of $2,500 for the venue rental. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in over here. We can be specific and call it $25.25. Now, here's a couple things that I want to look at real quick. Furniture. They have dining tables, cocktail tables, etc. Dining chairs, stools, etc. I don't see linen, so we'd need to do rentals for those. I think they're the tacky plastic Samsonite folding chairs that get a little squeaky. They do have a projector and speakers available. I wonder what the house speakers are like, but I think this is a dance studio, so they're gonna be decent. They're not gonna be quite DJ level, but they're gonna be decent. And then any rules that we need to look at. Nope. So we've got tables, speakers, projector. Oh, they do have tablecloths, chairs, mics, and Wi-Fi. This place is looking pretty good. They got a kitchen, restrooms. It's soundproof. Goodness gracious. There's a stage in case you want to do a sweetheart table and have it a little bit elevated. Is there anything else that we need to look at? No, we don't need to look at booking, canceling policy. Food and beverage policies. This is super important. Outside food is allowed. Cooking on site is also allowed. That is huge, especially in New York. And bring your own alcohol is allowed. You guys, this is insane. Wedding coordinator, I'm going to go ahead and skip that for now. At $20,000, it's kind of hit or miss if you can actually afford one. Let's see. Catering for 100 people. Let's do food truck, catering, NYC wedding. Skip all the sponsored stuff. New York Food Truck Association. Let's see. Oh, that's a cute shot. Oh, wait, this is really cute. All right, worry about your address. We'll worry about the rest. That's so cute. Okay. As a fast, fun, budget-friendly alternative, let's click on this, shall we? But as compared to traditional food catering, food trucks will still cost you less. Traditional caterers charge somewhere between $60 to $70 per person for weddings, but with food trucks, it would cost about $15 to $40. So let's go in the middle and call it $25 per person, okay? So that would put catering at $2,500. See where we're going with this? Okay. And then... let's see. As far as alcohol is concerned, I'm going to use Bevmo as my frame of reference. It's a warehouse-style alcohol store. It's like Costco, but just for booze. You can get quotes put together. Drink calculator. There we go. So we have 100 guests. The event length, the actual drinking length is probably around 4 hours. So you're going to have a total of 500 drinks. Let's go 0 on the spirits. Cool. 35% beer. Wait, 35% wine, 65% beer. This is New York City, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to assume, let's do a 50-50 split. Okay. You need 50 bottles of wine and 42 6-packs of alcohol. Let's just say on average, we're looking at $15 per bottle of wine. And how much for a 6-pack? Let's say on average, let's go 12. Now, of course, the cost of this is going to vary a little depending on the type of wine that you get. You can get some real decent boxed wine. Right here. Boda Box. I love their Sauv Blanc. It's so good. This is literally 4 bottles for $19.99, and it doesn't give you a headache like Franzia does. And they're actually award-winning. They've had over 150 gold medals awarded to them. So that means we're looking at 4 bottles for $20. Now, of course, serving this can get a little weird if you're serving it out of a box, so you might want to get a little creative with that. But you could be spending anywhere from $5 to $15 on a bottle of wine. So let's go ahead and say for drinks, let's call it $600, okay? All right, next up, we have dessert. Costco, baby. Okay, let's see, cookies. All right, here's a cool option. This has 12 cookies and 10 brownies, totaling 22 desserts. So presumably you would need about 4 of them. Not everyone's going to eat it, but some people are going to eat more than one. So, hey Siri, what's $35 times 4?
$35 times 400 is $14,000.
Okay. So that would put desserts at $140. You don't need fancy desserts to have a wedding, okay? We're still on track. This is looking so great. Rentals, you shouldn't need any unless you want chairs, like the nicer chairs. So I'm going to go ahead and look up chair rentals, New York City. Oh, Pure Space has party rentals? Okay. But I'm also going to go New York party rentals because that looks easy. Okay, these are $3, $4.95. So that would be about $500 for the chair rental, not including delivery and setup. So let's tack on an extra 20% for delivery. So let's call it $600 if you decide to rent different chairs, which again, you do not have to do. We're at almost $6,400. Photography for $900. I'm going to tell you right now, that's going to be a real difficult situation. I would think you'd need at least $2,000 to have a good photographer for your wedding day. Florals, you're going to DIY those. We're already sitting at $8,300. Let's go ahead and go to 50flowers.com. For florals, we're DIYing them, okay? We're already sitting at $8,365, including $2,000 for photography. And that's going to be too hard for me to find an actual photographer without contacting them and getting quotes because most of them don't have them listed on their website. So I'm just going based off of what I know about photography in general. All right, so they've got centerpieces that are pre-made. A lot of them, I mean, they're still spendy, don't get me wrong, but let's go here. Look at these sugar plum flower centerpieces. They have the option of small, medium, or large. You're going to need 10 centerpieces for 100 people. So let's go with the medium ones, which I think would be these sizes right here. Super, super cute. And then if you want to do a DIY kit to make your own, so the options over here for the DIY kit, a small pack, which is what's featured here, is $95. A medium is $140 and a large is $250. So it doesn't say, not where I can see at least, how much you can make with all this, but that looks like a decent amount of flowers. So let's go ahead and stick with, just for kicks and giggles, let's stick with the medium centerpieces for $289. We'll go ahead and add to cart. Oh, there's wedding collections specifically. Okay. Oh, this makes it a lot easier. Okay. Because these will include bouquets in them as well. I'm gonna look for something that matches the vibe of the florals we already have added to our cart. They're pretty vibrant because I think the wedding collections are cool. Do not get me wrong. In fact, I have a whole video breaking them down if you'd like to take a look at those. That's a really good way to stretch your dollar. But I want a bouquet that matches the vibe of what we kind of already have going on. We're not going to add on any vases. We're going to DIY and or thrift those because that's just so much smarter. So now that we're now looking for this, the pops of blue, pops of purple, some soft orange. This would be a really good option right here. It doesn't have the blue, but it does have that pop of orange in it. No. Oh, that might work. Actually, that could totally... no, I don't love the textures. It doesn't have to be perfectly matchy-matchy, right? It can be like adjacent. That's way too many colors. Okay. Oh, that's cute. But that's not what we're looking for. Okay, I'm too deep into this. I just need to pick something. Ooh, I hate dyed roses. Okay, let's go back to step one. Ooh, this one, that has potential. Let's go with that one. Okay, so this is an Enchanted Summer Wedding Collection, and we are getting just a bridal bouquet and a boutonniere, okay? Or if you really want to get fancy with it, you can do the intimate package, because that does include a couple other things. In fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the intimate package. That's $500 plus $290. Nope. We're going with the elopement package, okay? So we've got $175 plus $290, which brings our floral total, not including vases, but we can thrift for those, $465 for florals. I can tell you with full assurity, I have seen florals done for way less than that. That's when you buy individual bunches and create them yourself. You will save so much money. I did all my wedding florals for $220. Super, super, super cheap. So you can get more creative with this. You can order from Trader Joe's. You can order from Costco. You can order from Sam's Club. You could probably order from a place like H-E-B if you live in Texas. Y'all know what's up. But let's just plug this number in. But know that can go cheaper if you decide to get creative with it. Music/DJ, they have in-house speakers. We are balling on a budget. This is not going to be a scenario where you can likely hire a professional DJ. DJs are the unsung heroes of wedding days. They are my favorite vendor, and when they're good, they're so good. I love DJs so very much. But when you don't have the money, you don't have the money. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to download our free music guide. I have it linked right here. I'll also leave it in the description. And it's a professional DJ, one of my favorite DJs of all time, DJ Griff, based in Southern California. I love him so very much. We love his methodology. We love how he treats events. We love how he treats people. We love how he presents himself on the mic. We also love his music selection, which is arguably one of the most important things. And he literally is giving you free playlists that he designed. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to download this guide. You're going to use the playlist on Spotify, and it's going to be fantastic. So you just need a non-drunk, very energetic MC to kind of walk through these things. But again, we're looking at something that is absolutely free. Stationery, $300. Absolutely not. Okay? Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to basic invite. I have a list of all of my favorite invitations picked out already through Basic Invite. Some of them are as low as 99 cents. In today's day and age with inflation, are you freaking kidding me? Now, of course, you can go digital. Digital is going to be extremely inexpensive. You can either make your own mock-up invitation on Canva or buy one off of Etsy on Creative Market. You can have a lot of fun with this, right? And that is sending it via email, so you're not paying for any postage or any envelopes or anything. But let's say that, again, for kicks and giggles, you want to stick with the physical invitation. So we're going to go to basicinvite.com. I don't have my link handy, so we're just going to look at all of the general ones. Invitations. Oh, as low as 72 cents. That's great. I love that for us. This is really cute. Okay, let's just go with this arch. Let's not make it complicated. Now, it says as low as 72 cents, but we know that you have to order a certain minimum. Okay, no foil. Okay, wait, $2.15. 100 of them at $2.15. Well, we don't need 100 invitations. We likely only need 50 to 75. Let's call it 75 just so we have enough. The only thing I can't calculate is tax and shipping. So I'm gonna round up a little bit. Okay, so we got 232 times 75. 174. Let's call it $200 for invitations. And again, remember, you can get crafty and you can get cheaper with this, right? You do not need to worry about getting expensive invitations. You can go to Michael's, you can DIY them. Be careful on how much you're spending. But again, we're trying to plug a number, go to a professional resource and prove that I am correct. Okay, we're at $9,030. We've got apparel left, hair and makeup, and miscellaneous. I'm gonna tell you right now, miscellaneous budget is probably gonna go bye-bye. Okay? We're going to be mindful, but I don't think we're going to be able to make that work. I also would recommend having a friend do your makeup and your hair. Really and truly. I don't think that this is a position that you can spend, but that gives us $970 to cover apparel and potentially hair and makeup. You can always have a friend or family member do it for you, especially if they're really good at it. What I will tell you is you have to practice. Okay, you have to do a trial run with them. Do not gamble on your wedding day. Make sure you try this out ahead of time, especially if they've never done your makeup before or they don't do this professionally. You want to try the makeup and see how it wears throughout the day in case you need to make any adjustments. Now, as far as suits go, y'all know Generation Tux is my main boothing forever and ever. Amen. Let's go classic black. I also will say if you have enough people rent, you can get your rental for free. I think it's 5 people rent, you get your rental for free. If 7 people rent, you get your suit to keep for free. So this is $150. There's free shipping. They have a free home try on. This is not a sponsored video. I don't think we need to worry about adding anything on. We're going to keep it as is. I do have a discount code that I'm not allowed to publicly share. So if you want it, click right here. Okay, so real quick, we don't need the vest. We don't need the belts or the shoes. Let's say you already have them, and we don't need the funky socks. That brings our total to $159 plus 25 plus 20, $204. Let's round it up to $230. All right, and we're also going to go to my friends over at, we're getting cozy here, okay? It's because we can. We're going to go to my friends over at Kennedy Blue and take a look at their dresses. Do they have anything under $1,000? I don't think so. Plus, we really don't have that much to work with. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to shop second hand wedding dresses. Look at that. There's a website for it. Prices, $500. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now, of course, your options are going to be more limited, and you're going to want to make sure you leave room for alterations. But let's go ahead. I mean, some of these are really inexpensive. Wait, this is stunning. Total in US dollars. Now, it's got beading and lace, so that's going to make the alterations a lot more expensive. But let's just go ahead and go with this one for $464. $230 plus $464, $694. So this is not including alterations, $694. That leaves us with $276 for alterations. That will probably be kind of tight. So I'd recommend while you're looking at these dresses, trying to find something that doesn't have too much detail to it, or selecting a dress that's a little less expensive so you have more wiggle room in your alterations budget. For example, this Pronovius dress for $300, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, some of these are so pretty, you guys. I got my wedding gown for $200. Dearly Bridal, that looks, first of all, stunning, timeless, classic. It also looks like it'd be really easy to alter. And it's got free shipping for $200. Are you kidding me with this? You can absolutely make this work. All right, so here we are with our final total for a 100-person wedding in New York City for $10,000. We have our venue coming in at $2,525. We're skipping a wedding coordinator. We're going to have a family member or friend do it. We're assuming about $2,500 on catering, $600 for drinks, although I really do firmly believe you can get that number lower. Dessert, $140. We're just doing cookies and brownies from Costco, baby, or some other bulk food store, okay? We do not need artisan bakery from a small town handmade goods. We just need some sweets for people to stuff into their pie holes. Okay? Photography, $2,000. Again, you can bring them in from outside the city. You do not have to hire a New York City photographer. In fact, I would recommend that you do not hire a New York City photographer, especially when you're working with this budget. Florals, $465. That can come down. It does not need to be that expensive, but we needed a number to plug. Stationery, $200. Again, that can come down. We needed a number to plug. Apparel, $694. That one's more of a general guesstimation. Again, that number can come down. Here's what I'm trying to prove by making this video. Regardless of where you are, if you have the right resources and the right person helping you out, you can make almost any budget work in any location. You guys, if you haven't done so already, jump on down there and hit that subscribe button. I am telling you, I know how to do this. I know all the hacks that you need to plan your wedding on a budget, so you should stick around so I can help you as much as possible. If you really need my help, like you need me to answer your questions, you need me in real live time, not just pre-recorded videos, me hollering on the internet, come on over and join me in the master plan. I do live calls every single month. I'm here to answer your questions and I'm here to help you plan. In case you're like, hey, my dress is going to be this, my alterations are this much, how does that work with my budget? And you need more specific answers. That's exactly what those calls are there for. And I would love to have you come join me. So I'm going to leave you the link for the master plan in the description box down below because I'm pretty sure I ran out of cards at this point. All right, I've done New York City, which I would assume would be one of the hardest places to plan a $10,000 wedding. Where should I go next? If you haven't done so already, jump on down there, hit that like button if you like this video, and subscribe to this channel for more tips and tricks for the modern day bride. And until next week, bye guys!